Hello people, I'm back to the channel and it's FA Cup quarter final preview time. Setting up if your team is in the FA Cup up a spot is up for place. The semi-final spot at Wembley is up for grabs. And but before we get into all of the nitty gritty, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get into it. Big um weekend if your team is in the FA Cup. You would want to get past this round and get just being at Wembley is an experience, especially for some of these teams like a potential Burnley, a Sheffield United, Blackburn. One of those teams are going to Wembley. A Brighton or Grimsby again, and they're going to Wembley to play the semi-final. It's big for them for those four teams. Even for Fulham and Burnley, it's also a big occasion for them. So it is a big game, a big weekend, a big thing. So yeah, be up yourself, just fan. No worries. I start all your predictions. So yeah, I think. So yeah, let's get into it. All, of course, it is a big thing. This, so we start off with Manchester City versus Burnley. Of course, it is Vincent Company playing his former team in Manchester City. He's going back to the Etihad, and which is it's going to be experience for him. Definitely. If we look at Manchester City, they're coming off. Oh, they did. Nah. Yes, they did play midweek for beating RB Leipzig 7-0. Uh, yeah, 7-0. They're doing all right in the league. They've done well. Oh, and yeah, I think City, of course, top two teams in the Premier League. If you would say top, first best team in the league versus the best team in the Championship. Going to see what happens. There's a story, a big story behind this with Vincent Company coming back. Could Pep maybe be like, I don't really care about the FA Cup. We want to focus on Champions League. We got a tough draw and everything like that. That's so maybe he's going with that feel of it. So yeah, we'll see. See, um, see maybe. Just give them the point day out to Wembley for Burnley. I don't think that will be the case. Honestly, I think it's going to be uh, two a 2-0 to City to Manchester City. I think Pep's not gonna want to humiliate Vincent Company. Of course, great respect there between them. So he's just going to keep it respectful, or when not going all out, throwing them. I think Alvarez might start this match, and yeah, I think this is going to be good match in the grand scheme of things. Of course. Also, so yeah. Um, yeah. So next match is Sheffield United versus Blackburn. Ben Rovers, of course, if you look at Sheffield United, and said they, of course, they're second in the league. Better if you form recently. Um, so it's kind of a bit tough for them right now. If we look head to head, for in this, where is it? So last six matches, Sheffield United have won four and lost two games, and Blackburn have won four in a row. Lost once. I've won five games, four in a row, and one loss. One loss for them. I just want to find the head to head. That's it. There. So on the 4th of March, 2023, of course, Blackburn beat Sheffield United 1-0, then Sheffield United beat them 3-0. No, and then 1-0. So Sheffield United got a good record versus them, versus Blackburn, in the past 7 matches they've played. Blackburn have only won 3. So they are cruising right now. Then again, they're just showing. If you look at championship, 10-point difference, and Sheffield United on 70, Blackburn on 60. I think they're going to get the midweek off, so both teams are going to go strong, and it's a place up for grabs. I'm going to say 3-2 Sheffield United to get the win. One, so yeah. Next game is Brighton versus Grimsby. I wonder if this is the first time they will face off. Brighton versus Grimsby Town. Where's... So the lowest ranked team left in the FA Cup is, of course, Grimsby Town. They will take on Premier League opposition Brighton of Albion. At the Amex, Roberto De Zebri's team edged past Stoke City 1-0 to set up a tie with Grimsby, while Grimsby stunned Southampton 2-1 in round 5 to move 60 minutes away from Wembley. Brighton's wing king Solly March scored the goal that would prove to be final in Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace confidence, netting the striking Wednesday's derby. Of course, Patrick Vieira is sacked now. Now, still dreaming of qualifying for continental competition via their league position, Brighton are sitting pretty in 7th in the Premier League, having taken 7 points from their last 3 games. Europa League spot is on offer for the winners of the FA Cup, and the Seagulls could hardly have been gifted a more preferable tie in the quarter-finals. Following a 5-1 thumping of Middlesbrough and 2-1 success of current holders Liverpool, the Seagulls needed just the one goal from Evan Ferguson to eliminate Stoke in the 5th round, thus booking their spot in the quarter-finals for the 3rd time in 6 seasons. Brighton's most recent trip to Wembley came in the 2018-19 semi-finals, where they were sent packing by eventual winners Manchester City, and they have eliminated Coventry City and Newport County in their only 2 previous FA Cup meetings with League 2 teams. The victory over Palace in midweek marked Brighton's 5th win from their last 6 contestants at the Amex in all tournaments. The outlier being that one undeserved lost to Fulham, but resident giant killers Grimsby are not novice when it comes to famous wins on Premier League soil, seeking to earn a slice of footballing history as the first League Two side to reach the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Grimsby are the largest fourth-tier trailblazers to follow the footsteps of Oxford United, Bradford City, Colchester United, Cambridge United, all of whom were unable to continue their magical runs in the last eight. However, the free-scoring Marines uh, have little to fear and everything to play for at the Amex Turf, having drowned Plymouth, Argyle, Cambridge United, Burton Albion, Luton Town, most recently Southampton, to prolong the memorable journey. A brace from midfielder Gavin Olan silenced St Mary's in 2-1 fifth round win over Paul Hissman, who have become the first team in FA Cup history to eliminate five teams in higher divisions than them. 83 years on from their last quarter-final appearance in 1938-39, Grimsby have warmed up for Sunday's historical occasion in ideal fashion with a pair of 1-0 league wins over Rochdale and Sutton United, rising to 15th in the League Two table in the process. While no team entering from the first round beyond can boast more than 15 cup strikes this time. Wrexham has also amassed the same number. Previously familiar foes in the 20th since Brighton and Grimsby not done better in competition since the Mariners won 2-1 in League Two back in 03-04 campaign, but the Seagulls have certainly soared to new heights since then. Brighton Hove Albion's FA Cup form 3 wins on the trot. All forming all competitions. Um, 6 games, 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Grimsby Town in FA Cup form, 6 games, 5 wins, 1 draw, all competitions. 3 draws, 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. If we move to team news, Adam Lallana and Jacob Mother will miss the quarterfinal. Tarek Lamprey's knee problem also need assessing after he missed the midweek win over Palace. Starting with the recently asked Roberto Sanchez turning goal for Jason Steele. Likes of Ferguson, Jamie Sarmiento, Vacu Baronotti, Billy Gilmore should also feel hopeful for ending starts against 40 opposition. While Karo Mitoma should be up to his usual tricks on the left flank. As for Grubsy, strikers George Lloyd and Mikey O'Neill on loan from Cheltenham Town and Preston North End. Strictly are both cup tied for this, as is midfielder Steve Hall. So yeah. In saying all of that, that was long. Be up yourself, you're back. Yeah. I'm going to say, you know what? I think Grimsby shock. I think Grimsby turn up and gives us another shocker. I think Grimsby are going to Wembley. 2-1. 2-1 Grimsby. They're going all the way. They're going all the way. Grimsby Town. They're going all the way. I think they're going all the way, Man United versus Fulham. They're going all the way. Going all the way. Oh, they're going all the way. So yeah, I think they're going all the way. Right. Next, Manchester United versus Fulham. Old Trafford plays host to the only all Premier League affair this season's FA Cup quarter-finals on Sunday afternoon. Manchester United tackle Fulham for right to play at Wembley. Red Devils came from a goal behind to beat West Ham in round 5. Marco Silva's men put two unanswered goals past Leeds United to reach the last 8. So mathematically pursuing silverware on all 4 fronts, this season Manchester United repelled a barrage of attacks from Joachim-inspired uh, Real Betis in the second leg of the Europa League 16 FA on Thursday. Every passing chance lessening of yeah the of every chance lessening Reading's hopes of overturning a 4-1 first leg deficit. With the tie already seemingly dead and buried, Marcus Rashford made 27 goals for the season on the 55th minute mark to see United place in the quarter-finals. And knockout football remains the focus of Eric Ten Hag's as he decides endeavour to book another Wembley date, having already carefully placed the EFL Cup crown in their cabinet. Manchester United have posted a trio of 3-1 home wins over Everton, Reading, West Ham to make the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. As late throw from Alejandro Garnacho, Fred, and a Nev Ugart on goal sent the Hammers backing earlier this month, lifting the trophy a lot on 13 occasions. But since the 15-16 season, Manchester United have as first semi-final appearances 1920 firmly within their sights. Although they suffered um, quarter final heartache to eventual winners Leicester City in the 2020 and 21 campaign. Not since their defeat also in 14-15 season have Man United lost the home FA Cup tie in 90 minutes or 120 minutes, but Middlesbrough famously sent the Red Devils packing on penalties last season. The Cottagers have shown enough goal this season to threaten Man United dreams of domestic double. Even without the ban Joe Polinia, Everton were set to give London Royals also a proper run for their money at Cameron Cottage last week. Marco Silva watched on in abject aura as the Gunners tore his side apart with a ruthless first half display. Gabriel Martinelli and Martin Odegaard all converted from Leandro Trossard's assist to put the game to bed before the break, while Fulham improved in the second 45 minutes. An improbable comeback never looked to have been on the cards. Back-to-back defeats to Arsenal and Brentford have dealt Fulham's top 7 hopes quite a blow. Um, Now sitting ninth in the rankings, but qualifying for Europe via the FA Cup route remains a possibility for the Cottagers, who have defeated Hull City, Sunderland after replay, and Leeds United to make it this far. Quarter-final appearance represents Fulham's best run in the FA Cup since the 09-10 season, where they were eliminated by Tottenham in the last 8. There's been over 20 years since the Cottagers last went further, reaching the semi-finals in 01-02, but succumbing to a John Terry winner for Chelsea. Manchester United extended their unbeaten run against Fulham to 15 games, thanks to 2-1 win over the Cottagers in top flight action back in November. And the Red Devils have won each of their last 8 FA Cup games against the visitors, whose supporters cannot get too excited about Wembley if the side produces a display close to the Arsenal to their humbling loss to Arsenal. Man United's FA Cup form 3 wins on the bounce. Man United's form in all competitions: 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. FA Cup for Fulham: 3 wins, 1 draw. Fulham's form in all competitions: 2 losses in a row now, but 3 wins and a draw in that. If we look at team news, Casemiro begins a full match domestic ban this weekend following his sending off against Southampton in the recent Premier League. Of course, while Donny van de Beek and Christian Eriksen are out, and Anthony Martial is still being reintegrated solely following a problem. Anthony has emerged a fresh start after missing the better second leg with an illness. By only Marcel Pitcher could assume the Casemiro role, while the well-rested Rafa Varane and Luke Shaw could return to the back line. Man United have lost their tough tackle midfielder to suspension. Fulham welcome back theirs as Polinia has served the 2-game ban for yellow card accumulation should immediately displace Sasa Lukic in the middle. Cedric Suarez is also back after being unable to face his parent club, but Nikis Caballo and Tom Kearney and Livnia Kurosawa remain in the infirmary, while William missed the defeat against former employers also so back and will need a session closer to kickoff. Mark Roddick has started all four Fulham's FA Cup games in goal. This man should feel confident of displacing Ben Clenner once more. Daniel James out to start on the bench against his former employers. I think, with all that said, I think it's Fulham have a chance, but I think it's going to be just like the City result, 2-0. 2-0 to United. I said, let's get 2-0 United, says Chelsea fan. 3-1 City, fair enough. 2-0 Brighton, so not upset. And 2-0 Sheffield United, again, no upset. So backing all the home teams to get the victory. I'm going the same, just with Grimsby winning. So yeah, but yeah, that's everything said and done. Then City 2-0, 3-2 Sheffield United, 2-1 Grimsby, 2-0 United. So yeah, be up everyone who stayed, and yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Be up yourselves, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.